Grow a Garden made a mistake. And you're probably going to want to know about it because I know you want an elephant. But there's things about it you don't know. There's things about it that could be better. Things about it that are bugged. Things about it that are really bad. Things about it that are great. Things about it that are a bit shocking. Let's break this down. If you want an elephant, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. So the elephant is the new hot pet in the game that everybody is after. But there's some things about it you might not understand or be ready to be prepared for, and I want you to know before you go out and either try and hatch an elephant, if you can get hold of eggs, talk about that, or if you try and trade for an elephant, etc. So first things first, the elephant is not casual friendly. It is not. First, it's hard to acquire. The casual player is not getting their hands on pretty much any eggs in this event, which is a problem. Maybe the developers decided that they wanted to make eggs mean something, so make sure the pets in the eggs mean something by giving everyone less eggs. Maybe they wanted to keep the value of the elephant high. Well, I'm here to report to you that that is not the case. Quickly, for those of you who remember, in my last tier list video, the elephant was worth a bit more than a raccoon. It's now all the way down to a T-Rex, and that's only a couple days later. Give it a couple more days, I think the elephant, any regular old base elephant, is going to be worth like nothing. So making the eggs more rare has not done anything to keep its value up, which is shocking. But keeping it rare is keeping it out of the hands of casuals and making casual players feel like they're not able to acquire the best things in this game. Imagine being little Jimmy, you harvest your fruits, you hand them in, you get watering cans. Little Jimmy's not going to play anymore. So I think they've made the eggs far too rare. Even if they did so in an effort to keep the value up, that's clearly failed. So ultimately, moving forward, just make the things available. Don't worry about the rarity. Don't worry about the trade value. So casual players want this thing, but it's too rare for them to acquire. Here's the next problem with the elephant regarding casual players. Come over here and take a look at its effect. I happened to hatch a really big one. I hatched a 26 kilogram one at age 100. It's quite big, using brontosauruses. But here's the problem with this pet. No matter how big it gets, no matter how old it gets, this blesses an age 50 pet is prohibitive for casual players. It's really, really hard for a regular casual player, a regular gamer, to get pets up to age 50. And even if you do, it resets them back to age 1 for only a small increase. So because of these two factors both being difficult, the small increase and the high age, elephants aren't going to age up pets or weight up pets or increase the weight of pets for a casual player anytime soon. So it's a double whammy. It's a double whammy of making this thing hard for the casual player to acquire, and then on top of that, making it hard for the casual player to use, which is really unfortunate. And yet, despite all thit's starting to have lower and lower trade value online, which is shocking. So it seems that even making things rare is not going to hold up value. Why is this? Because the people who have these elephants online have things in place to acquire them quickly. They're rocking the seals, they're rocking the koi, they're rocking the 15-second peacocks of the bald eagles, and they're hatching them like crazy, and they're acquiring these brontosauruses on the field and over and over and over. And they're not just doing it on one account, they're doing it on multiple accounts. Entire companies or corporations working together overseas to do this and to create these things and to create value and try and make profit online. And it's just unfortunate. That's just the way things are in this game, and many other games for that matter. Now, those are the only things we're going to talk about the elephant about. There is a big elephant in the room when it comes to the elephant. The elephant is currently bugged. There are some issues with the elephant's ability. If you take a look at it again, I will show them to you. It's supposed to do its job. It is supposed to work properly. It is supposed to say pets can't go over this amount, but we are discovering in Discord servers I'm talking to that pets are exceeding that amount. They're going above and beyond that amount. So a regular elephant caps at 3.5 kilograms. But we're realizing that pets are increasing all the way up to 3.9 kilograms, even though it says 3.5. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if there's a calculation error in there somewhere. But the elephant isn't even working properly, and people are surpassing the limit. There was another bug talked about, and I didn't get the gist of it because people are trying not to talk about it too much. Something about elephants with identical cooldowns. all triggering at the same time and not doing and bypassing it and doing instead of just 1.1 kilograms in that one ability, it was like 6.7 point however many elephants had in the field. So it seemed like if you had 5 elephants with the exact same cooldown, they would all trigger at once and increase the weight by 0.5 and completely ignore each other, just kind of like override each other. Really weird bug as well. How do you fix that? If that is a real bug, I don't know. It was all conjecture I found online. I couldn't find any confirmation or truth on that one. Now I know why the developers created the elephant. They really wanted a strong, amazing strong pet for the veteran players who still play this game to acquire, to age up their pets and give them something to chase, give them something to do. And I think that's very, very cool. And it's conflicted. It's almost like the developers are trying to please everybody with this event. And they've done a pretty good job of it. They've made an event that was easy to understand for the casual player base and the young player base, and easy to participate in with the young casual player base. It's something we can work together to do the global safari points, to unlock really cool rewards together. So I understand the developers' plan there. And then over on this end, they made the elephant and they made it so that you can make better, stronger pets. And it's not really good for casual players, but it's really, really good for veteran players with great pet setups. So they're trying to please both parties. But by trying to please both parties, are they really pleasing any party, right? A game for everyone is actually a game for no one. Veteran players find this event boring, right? Because they're veteran players. Maybe they're older, they're teenagers, they're adults, right? And they find this particular event kind of simple, kind of easy. Maybe they're tired of the same old, collect fruits and submit fruits. However, on the other hand, casual players look at the elephant and find it practically useless for them. They're like, oh wow, the divine pet is useless for me. I'm not going to be able to stay in the game long enough to age my pet up to 50. And I don't want to drop my pet back down to age 1 just for a 0.1 increase in weight. They don't care about that. So I don't know what you do as a developer. How do you make everybody happy? How do you make the casuals happy and the hardcore happy at the exact same time? And this is a problem since the dawn of time. All sorts of games have run into this problem. World of Warcraft and MMORPGs run into this problem where the hardcore player base wants one thing and the casual player base wants one thing and they can't both get what they want. So what do you do? What do you do about the elephant in the room? This elephant that is bugged and broken and will eventually down the road make all pets heavier and make heavy pets have less value. And the casual player base likes the event, but they're not getting really that many rewards that are worth it to them. And the veteran player base is bored with the event. How do you please everybody? The answer is you cannot. The answer is you have to pick a lane if you're the developers. You have to decide as the developers who is our target player base. And this is also a very difficult decision for the developers. Because picture this, if you're the developers, if you want to hit the most amount of players possible, you aim for the casual player base, right? The casual player base, the young player base, they're the biggest player base on Roblox. So you aim for them. But having said that, if you're the developers, you're in this to make money. You're a business. And that's perfectly fair and perfectly logical. And the young player base is the largest player base, but they're also the player base with the most shallow pockets. The player base with the bigger pockets are the young teenagers and adults who play this game and can spend the money to do the things in this game. So I don't know what to do if you're a developer. Maybe you continue to try and please everybody. Maybe you continue to make broken pets like the elephant with really simple events. I don't know what to do. But overall, the elephant is a bit of a mistake. It's broken and bugged. Things are not working as they're supposed to. It's a mistake for the casual player base because it really doesn't help them at all. It's a mistake for the veteran player base because even amongst us veterans, it takes a long time to do anything. It's honestly a lose-lose situation. I don't like the inclusion of the elephant. Overall, I think the elephant was a mistake in this game. It's a mistake for everybody. And hopefully we can learn from this mistake and make better pets and better events moving forward. Hopefully you guys have found value in this video. Hopefully it was useful to you. If it was, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300,000 people on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.